let's just go and talk about pretty much everything about pharmacy. Hey guys, it's JDUBYT here on Overkill. I'm here to talk about Fairer plus Mercy pharmacy. No, not for Doctor's Pharmacy, Overwatch's Pharmacy. Today I'm going to talk about lots of different stuff, from what pharmacy is, how to deal with pharmacy currently, a new hero that could counter pharmacy, and more. Let's rocket jump straight into this. So, what is pharmacy? It's basically a combination of Fairer shooting rockets down at you while being damage boosted or healed by a Mercy flying with her. So, she's really overpowered. I'm honestly surprised we haven't seen more Fairer Mercy since Mercy's new patch, which means she can resurrect without using her ult, which is pretty overpowered with a Fairer/Pharmacy combo. Are there ways to counter this high-flying damage dealer? Sort of. Well, in this live Overwatch patch 1.16, so a Korean soldier can counter her, sort of. But just having two players constantly try to keep a lookout for her, it's But if you only have one hit scan in a game, such as a 2-2-2 with only Korean Junkrat, let's say Junkrat, you have only one sharpshooter. Is that good or bad? It's good to only have one sharpshooter personally, or one sharpshooter type player, because then you have one close shooter like Junkrat. Anyway, we're rocket jumping off topic here. Let's get back on topic. So you don't really want to scan shooters, but if a pharmacy comes behind your McCree and kills you, your team won't have anyone to kill the pharmacy. Plus, if you pick the Fairer, she can be resurrected. So, if you can kill the Mercy first, she can't resurrect. But while hitting Mercy, you're being hit by Fairer. But you can't play hidey hole while constantly hiding while shooting, because you have to be in the aim of sight to hit the Mercy, which means you have to be in the aim of sight from a Fairer to hit you. Unless you get lucky and it's like a solo eclipse, and Mercy is in the way of Fairer. But this is another big problem. Mercy can heal herself. By not getting hit over time, she regens health. So you got to constantly be hitting Mercy to try and aim to kill her. With all that in mind, it's likely you won't even kill them. So pharmacy is pretty overpowered at the moment. Let's talk about who's best for taking pharmacy out, killing pharmacy. Okay, so McCree, he does the same high damage every time. He hits, but he gets a damage fall off at long range. Unlike Soldier, who does burst damage, which means his damage does more when consistently hitting hitboxes. So McCree wins damage personally, but Soldier 76 can self-heal, even if that is on a cooldown. It's a lot better than McCree, who would have to either be in a specific room with a health pack, or slowly lose health, which is pretty painful death. McCree can stun Mercy if she gets too close to McCree, which doesn't happen often, with Mercy Guardian Angel being on a 1 second cooldown. So yeah, that just is pretty much out of the question. That won't ever really happen. Maybe out of 1 out of 10 games you'll get lucky with a pharmacy if that does happen. Anyway, Soldier 76 can sprint, which makes it a lot more harder for the Fairer to hit Soldier 76, and a lot more easier for him to dodge. So both of their ultimates are pretty okay for taking down pharmacy. There's no real reason to go into a deep conversation about their ults. They're both fine for taking them down. But Soldier 76 rocket jump is useful for getting up to places where McCree may not be able to get to, which gives Soldier 76 the height he needs to be able to hit pharmacy with easiness. So, in conclusion, neither of them are that great for countering pharmacy, but they're the two the best. What about others, such as Widow or Hanzo? If you can aim headshots without being seen/dying, they're quite good. If you can hit the consistent headshots with them dying, and you're not being seen or dying, then yeah, that's actually really good. A good combo against a normal Pharah and the pharmecy. For instance, a Orisa mini graviton to bring them down so McCree can flashbang. Sombra getting high ground to hack them so they can no longer fly. Or Roadhog pulling them down so McCree can stun them. Anyway, now that we have talked about how to counter in this update of 1.16, we can talk about a fan-made hero concept I've came up with to counter Pharah. So, you know those other gun games, as like Call of Duty and Black Ops? Well, you know those big heavy guns which can heat seek? Well, for instance, an airplane that's shooting at you, and you have that gun which can hit a flying object. Imagine one of those against, say, a Pharah, Mercy, Junket that's using concussion mine to blast himself, Winston when leaping, Genji when dashing, Widow when trying to do a trick shot on a 3v3 map, D.Va when flying. Now, it could only be fired when someone is at a certain height. So, it could only be fired at a certain height. It could deal damage at 85 HP. It would take 3 hits on a 250 HP character to kill, and a 6 hit on a 500 HP tank to kill. Like Mercy, he/she could have 2 guns, this gun and a gun like D.Va/McCree, maybe kind of a cross between them. She could also self-heal, he or she could also self-heal, so like Soldier, so they can't be in a certain room, have to be like McCree with a health pack or a slow painful death, so they could self-heal like Soldier. Anyway, to be able to take out Pharah playing peekaboo. Anyway, now we have one problem with the fact of Mercy self-healing. So if we make it so when you get hit, you drop with this like heat-seeking flying thing, gun, whatever it's called. So you drop to the floor and get stunned like McCree, stuns for 3 seconds, and hacked like Sombra for 5 seconds. So basically you can't move or use your abilities for 3 seconds, and then you can't use any of your abilities for 5 seconds. I think that would be pretty cool. That could work. Anyway, there's a small chance of this 100% same character being added. Maybe something like to counter pharmecy. Anyways, let's rocket jump into the outro. If you guys did enjoy, then make sure to drop a like down below. Thank you for watching, subscribe if you're new around here, and join Team Bracer.